Hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Yeah, pretty quiet sort of week last week. Pretty hot and dusty everywhere actually. We had a big heat wave here in Victoria, but anyway, all's good. Should have a couple of runners this week. We'll kick off on Friday. A horse called Tempest Rock. I ran him last week and he just was a bit of a victim and ran second and was steaming to the line, so we may even back him up this week and just run him in a 2200 metre race. Looks absolutely ideal for him, so I'll just have a look and see how he is the next day. Backing him up after 6 days might be a little bit tough on him, but if he's okay in the morning, we'll probably run him down at Hamilton on Friday. Saturday at Caulfield, we'll run Sertorius in the Herbert Power, 2400 metres, that's his go. Third up, he's had 2 good runs, finishing off hard, sectionals have been great, so he gets his chance. We've got a good barrier and time for the horse to sort of show exactly where we're at, whether we're going to be kidding ourselves running in the big races in the spring or whether he just needs to be targeted for the lesser races, but I think we'll come out of Saturday knowing a lot. On Sunday, Monday, won't have a lot. Tuesday, probably go to Benalla. I'll probably have 3 or 4 runners up there. Little filly had no luck at all the other day called Brianna. She just forgets she even went round last start. Just the race didn't pan out very good at all. She's had that run under her belt now, and I expect a lot of improvement out of her. Filly called Moralto, she won well the other day at Stall. She'll step up in grade and go to Benalla on Tuesday. Mile 58, that's probably her go. She'd be better than those sort of horses. Just needs to draw a gate and have a bit of luck. Another filly there called GG Girl. She raced very well the other day, just didn't really get round the Stall track all that well, and she goes up to a 1400 metre fillies and mares race, and I think that's absolutely ideal for her. She'll be really, really good at the line, and wouldn't surprise to see her putting her head in front at all. And a filly having her first start called Roldana, a beautiful Master Craftsman filly. This race will be too short for her, but she's just been a bit of I wouldn't say a head case, but she's just been a very highly strung filly that's really everything's starting to come to her now, and she galloped up beautifully last week. Everything's right for her to go to the races. She'll sit off the speed and work home nice and strong, but after this week and maybe one more run, I would really suggest to follow her when she gets to a mile or plus. Yeah, this week's horse of the week's a horse called Galantiam. He's a beautiful little I Am Invincible 3-year-old. He's only had the 1 start and he hammered home and ran 3rd. He just pulled up with a little bit of a foot issue, so we put him straight in the paddock, give him plenty of time, and we brought him back to be ready to go late in the spring. Now, he trialled up beautifully through the week, and he's all ready to go to the races in the next week or so. So make sure you follow him. He's a beautiful little horse. He probably made a mistake. Went to the sales and just trying to buy a couple of nice young horses on type, and he was one of the horses I bought. We didn't pay a real lot of money for him, and we actually wish we'd have bought half a dozen of these. These I Am Invincibles are beautiful horses, but he's locally owned here in Geelong, so it's fantastic, and I've no doubt that they'll have a lot of fun with him. And but he'll be at the races in the next 10 days or so. It's a little horse called Galantiam. Yeah, Pete's away again this week, so we've had to get our guest tipster in again. We gave Turtle a go last week. What an absolute disgrace. Only had to tip 1 winner anywhere in Australia last weekend and couldn't do it. Absolute disgrace, Turtle. Bow your head in shame. This week we've gone with Stephen Sells. He's our Thoroughbred Club tipster of the year. Everyone reckons Sells is the best tipster there is in Geelong, so we'll find out this week. Here's Sells with this week's tips.
G'day punters, great to be part of the Emsley Lodge report on a glorious day at the waterfront. We look forward to another exciting and famous spring carnival, and hopefully we'll find some winners. My best bet for the day is Happy Trails in the Caulfield Stakes. Had no luck last start when he was caught in traffic and couldn't get a clear crack at him. Given a good ride, I'm sure he'll be charging home and he'll bounce back to his best. We're 24 hours from the winner of the Guineas, and that winner is Tulsar. Sensational run last start, went back in the field, charged home, a couple more bounds it wins. Expect similar this time from a wide gate. Tulsar to win the Guineas. Wishing you all a successful spring, lots of fun, happy punting.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks very much for watching. Just interesting this week, I saw on the order of entry, Sertorius is 36 in order of entry for the Melbourne Cup, which probably puts him right on the borderline whether he gets a run or not, but I thought it was interesting, of that 36, 23 of them were overseas horses, so probably you can probably see in the not too distant future that the Melbourne Cup is going to be out of reach for Australian horses. There was 4 out of that 36 that were Australian bred, and I think there were about 7 or 8 that were New Zealand bred, so probably, I don't know, 12, 13 out of the 36 were Australian or New Zealand bred horses. So they may as well change its name to the Melbourne International, because certainly the dream for trainers like myself and a lot of Australian trainers is gone, because they're allowing these European horses to come in. It's going to become a millionaire's race, and the Aussie battler, as they say, that chance of ever having the dream of having a runner in the Melbourne Cup is just about gone, I think. But anyway, hopefully Sertorius can do something this week and get a bit of a penalty maybe and get into the race. But yeah, I think it's something that they certainly need to look at. Till next week, see you later.
Hang on, this circus is still continuing. The champ's back, and that's Happy Trails. If he's given a good ride, I think you'll find he'll salute. To the Caulfield Guineas, cut it, Rob. G'day punters, we're down at the waterfront here, and cut it again. G'day punters. And exciting times lie ahead for us all. We're down at the waterfront, and I'm about to deliver you a big one.